folks, we're getting on the freeway. So far, so good. We'll see if it holds together. Stretch your leg a little bit, huh? How you doing, folks? Hey, so it's getting to be raining weather around here in Northern California. And we got two dump trucks here. One of them is mine, one of them is my dad's. Is that their beds are getting full of water, so might have to do some musical batteries here. But as you can see, we got a little bit of a science experiment going on in the back. Now I'll wager this old girl fires right up. We'll see what happens here. Like a dream. Never a question. This one, on the other hand, which is actually kind of a fun little tidbit for you. This is a 2.5 ton dump truck. That is a 5 ton dump truck. This one is pretty rare. We found this on Facebook Marketplace and I was able to go grab it before someone stole it, but it was sitting at a scrapyard, so thankfully it didn't get scrapped out. The 5 tons are a little bit more common, and we've had a couple of these in the past. But basically the only difference is payload. It's a little bit smaller. So we use this one around the ranch all the time, moving stuff around. You can actually put troop seats in the back and carry people with them too. So let's see, I'm pretty sure this one doesn't even have batteries in it. I haven't oh, it does have batteries. Look at that, huh? All right, well, I'd almost guarantee they're dead, but we might be able to get jiggy with some with a slave cable. So I don't know if you guys have seen that before, but slave cable, this right here. You can plug it's basically a hog dogger set of jumper cables. You plug that into this truck, and you plug another one into a truck that's got good batteries and that's running. You can basically just start it straight away because it has so much, the amperage is so good. So I didn't know this thing actually had batteries in it. That might be a good thing, but they're probably cooked, who knows. This thing has been sitting with water in it for like a year. I didn't actually put the bed up last year, so that's a bit of a sad scene. But all of this, let's see if I can zoom out here a little bit. All of this rusty stuff is some homeboy decided to throw that on there. So I'm gonna end up cutting all this stuff off eventually. I don't know if that'll happen now or later, but anyway, let's see if we can just get this thing running for now. We got a parade coming up on Tuesday, and I'd like to take this, but the problem is it doesn't have any brakes right now, so I gotta swap out the brake booster, I believe is what went bad. And we'll see what happens. I just want to see if this thing even cranks over. Let's see what happens. I don't even hear any clicking. They've been dead for a long time. So what we'll do is, unfortunately this truck doesn't have a slave cable on it, but I'll get this bed up and we'll get it so it drains out proper. And then my brother's truck over here, which is the tractor, the 818, that one does have a slave cable on it, so I'll probably just fire this one up, drive it over, get the jumper cables on that, and I'll bring you guys along for the ride. We'll see what happens. So the interesting and annoying thing about these trucks is not this trailer, but the trucks. This trailer is actually all air brake, but the trucks are air over hydraulic. So technically speaking, you can jump in this truck and start driving it without having to wait for your air pressure to build up. But the problem is, it's hydraulic brakes, which for me are just annoying. Like, it doesn't take that long for your air pressure to build up. I just say take the air pressure. So you see here, you got 2 prongs. That allows those up, plug it in. Hopefully we got enough length here. I might have to move the truck. Oh baby. If we talk to her nice, she might play with us. That is snug. That's what I call the bare minimum right there. Look like we got power lines running out here. All right, well, we'll let that warm up. Get some amperage in there. This old girl, this is Nathan's as well. She technically is cherry. The problem is it just has, I think the oil cooler sprung a leak. Thankfully externally, so it started blowing water out the side of the motor, so he's got to swap that out. We have a donor truck actually. This absolute unit right here, she's seen better days, but she's got a good motor. She runs good. And so what I might have ended up doing, because my dump truck actually has a bunch of blow-by on the motor, so I might just swap this engine into that truck, and then Nathan can actually use the intercooler off, or not intercooler, the oil cooler off my truck, put it on his deuce and a half, and then we'll be, you know, ready to rock and roll again. Oh baby. Oh, she's talking. Yes sir. Oh, she purrs like a kitten. So like I say, these 2.5 ton dump trucks are pretty rare. So I'm glad that I got my hands on it. They actually, there's a 2.5 ton wrecker. That's something you want to get your hands on if you can. Those things are rarer than hen's teeth. Sounds good to hear this thing running again. I haven't heard it in like, I kid you not, I have not started this thing in like, I mean, it's gotta be the better part of a year and a half, if not more. Like I said, it doesn't have any brakes, so you have to get a little creative here, but that's the beauty of having a manual transmission and really low gears. You can kind of just creep into wherever you want. So we'll see what happens. Okay, keep from hurting ourselves. Technically, I do have an emergency brake, so you know, worst comes to worst. She's been sitting so long, she done fell into the earth a little bit. Try to keep something unvaluable between us and whatever when we want to stop, you know? Make things easy. Alright, well folks, we made it. Got her in here. What you think, Duke? Get some good sniffs out there anyway. I'm sure there's a mouse or two living in there. There you have it, folks. Inline 6. These are multi-fuels, so basically if it burns, you can throw it in there. Okay. Oh, baby. So our problem child should be, let's see, where is it? I think it's this guy right here. I think it's this brake booster's gone bad. So, see if we can tear this old girl out and get some brakes back. Alright, Alright, well folks, I think I have acquired all the goods I need for this operation, although I'm sure as per the usual arrangement something will come up, but we'll tear into it here. I did forget one thing, so I'm going to grab that right now. And what I had forgotten was this little baby. So this is a set of what they call Knipex pliers. I always thought it was Knipex. Honestly, it sounds better to me if it's Knipex, but the company says Knipex, so I guess, you know, whatever. Anyway, the thing I love about, I literally use this almost every time I'm doing a repair job or anything, because it's basically a better version of an adjustable wrench. You get the ability to adjust this, I mean, to that big, which I'm not sure what the max size is. 1 3/4 it says is the max you can get with it. You can get all the way down to this big, but the beautiful thing is that the jaws adjust evenly, so you can grab something like this, and then it's better than adjustable pliers because you can actually grab it and keep tension on it when you're trying to move it. You don't have to worry about the little, you know, twisty thing loosening up on you or anything. Comes in real handy for all kinds of stuff. I've used this for, like, you know, real rough auto body stuff where you just gotta kind of grab stuff and tweak it around. Works great for this because it's basically non-marring. You don't have all those nice little teeth on there, but in a lot of cases it's actually really handy. One little fact for you: you can get the same thing at Harbor Freight. It's basically the same tool for like $40. So there's that. Alright folks, well here we are, day 2, and after much searching, I have finally found the brake booster. So we have here the old one, we got the new one, which was conveniently wrapped up in this black bag, rebuilt in '93, I think the sticker said. So no, she's been sitting a while, but yeah, so long. Anything that was written on this is completely gone. Basically, what I have to do now is take some of these components, like these little fittings, off of the old one, put them on the new one, and then we should be able to throw them back in the truck. So let's get to it. Okay, so I got everything on this thing. Got all these with Teflon on them. Not sure if it's 100% necessary because I didn't have them on the other one, but you know, not gonna hurt anything. These ones aren't tight yet. I'm gonna tighten those up in the truck because I don't know what orientation they go. But I think everything is good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna hit it with some compressed air, I think, before I throw it in the truck. Okay, let's see if we can get nice with it here, huh? All right. Now, we got Nathan here. That was some crusty video. Ah, that's a little better. To help bleed the brakes. So, let's see if this does anything good, huh? Well, hello, Duchess. Oh, shizzle. Okay. There you go. Yippee yahoo! Okay, so we got the brakes bled. Brakes bled. And everything looks cherry. We can't, just the way they set up this airlines, I guess, we can't actually, like, if you supply air from the service in the back, it actually just bleeds off the front because of, like, the way that they set up the air systems on these things, we think. So we actually are going to have to start it, which we'll just do tomorrow in the AM when we can actually see, and I'll probably just go buy some new batteries, chuck them in, and go that route, because these things are stone dead. And, not gonna deal with it, so get this old girl buttoned up and get her done. Get this mess cleaned up and get some vittles or something. I'm starting to work up a powerful hunger, boys.
I was in the middle of whacking myself up at sandwich when he called me up.
Well,
return to supper, you know.
There you go. If you don't do anything else in life, get yourself a good brother that's willing to drop his sandwich making to come and help you out.
Anytime.
All right, that's it for tonight. Catch you guys tomorrow. All right, well, folks, it is day 3 of getting the old girl going again. Did not have time to run all the way down 40 minutes to get batteries and bring them back up. So we were able to find some other ones that we think are good enough to get her working. So I'll get that going right now. Got these adapters going on here. Well, folks, we got her going. Here you have it. I have seen better tires, but they're holding there, so should be cherry. Got myself some quality zip ties holding my mud flaps on. Check the tire pressures, check my oil, check my radiator, and everything's looking pretty good. Got plenty of fuel, so everybody already left because they had to get fuel and meet up with some else people. I'll be meeting them in Hillsburg, and then we'll be rolling down to Petaluma. So we'll see if she holds together. Well, folks, we're getting on the freeway. So far, so good. We'll see if she holds together. Stretch her leg a little bit, huh? Okay, one wire difficulty. We did have one wire fall off on the battery, so all my gauges quit working. But excuse me. me while I try to shift with one hand. Oh, that's horrendous. There we go. Now we're back up and running. Got back with my mom in front of me right there. And a little farther ahead, we got two other ones. Got my brother behind me. I don't know if you can see him or not, but that's that. Yeah, we're headed to Petaluma. We're still looking over the windows and we'll put over. Well, folks, we made it. Staging grounds for the Petaluma Veterans Day Parade. Come down here every year, drive some trucks down. Get to meet up with other people in the Collectors Club and other people with military vehicles, and get to go through and support the veterans. So it's always fun. Okay, we're moving, getting ready to rock and roll. This is just the staging ground. It's at the Veterans Memorial Building here in Petaluma. So we just staged in the parking lot, and then, like you saw earlier, there's a bunch of other cars here. So then everybody kind of goes out. The Petaluma Police and the Highway Patrol line everybody up. So there are a couple of them right there. So it looks like we're at the end of the trail this year, which is cool. You know, get to cap everything off. I think this bus actually might be behind us, but whatever.
Go in front of.
Got my nice fold up windshield here. Pretty slick. Alright, let's get this show on the road, folks. Guess we'll just leave the lights off for now. And then, I don't know why it's not charging. Maybe I'll have to check my cables again or something. Maybe something fell off. It's always something. came down to Petaluma. We had our Veterans Day parade, and it's always fun to come out and support the veterans and thank them for all the service they've given to our country. That's part of the reason why we have these military vehicles. I mean, yes, they're fun to have and they're fun for us to use around the house, but also coming out and getting able to support the veterans is always good. So now this thing ain't charging, fitting a roll start it, and then we're gonna go to some vittles. So stay back. What a guy, just an animal. All right, we are moving. Okay, so now that you're moving, you're going down a hill. I parked a little bit too level spot, basically. Okay, so you have your foot on the clutch. I'm gonna go into third. Okay, my ignition is on. I'm gonna get up a little bit of speed here. Get her rolling. My foot is still depressed. Okay, when I release the clutch, then it engages the engine. And she comes alive, just like that, huh? What a beautiful thing. So, for those of you who never roll started something, that's how you do it.
This guy out here oiling my front end of my truck, man. Leaking like a sieve out here.
I don't know about you folks, but this is how it looks like when I take my mom to Olive Garden.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Right over there. Yeah. Oh, there's a sign. Look at there. Boom. Yeah, so all in all, I'd say a success. For some reason, my generator quit charging. And the brake booster hasn't helped anything. But other than that, she's running good. So I'll have to use a slave cable to get started again after this. And that's why I parked this way, because the slave cables are closer to each other. So when we're done eating, come out here, plug it in, start her up, head for home. So these two trucks are our friend Jay's trucks. They're 900 series trucks. So all the trucks we have are 800 series. Got Nathan's over there, which is an 800 series tractor. Then we have a 900 series dump truck and cargo truck. I'm not really sure what they call my 2.5 ton. Is that considered an 800 series 2.5 ton?
No, it's just, well, I don't know.
I don't know how they.
It's part of the M50 set of like 5 tons. Everything was M54, M56, whatever like that. And then they went to 800 series, and it was M818, M8117. And then they went to 900 series, and it's M925, M9, you know, anyway.
All that good stuff.
So it was like 50s, deuce snaps like 50s, maybe into 60s, like I guess into 60s a little bit, but you know, it was with that era of 5 ton.
Yeah. Okay, let's get us some vittles, eh? Those questions, bro.
You left this thing open.
Oh, I was fitting to eat it again.
Well, just out crusting out my contacts in there, Chief.
My bad.
All right.
Oh, not there. What a guy.
I That's the downfall of the 2-wire system. It is nice and flexible though. A little smoke.
Jeez.
I better start this thing so it don't kill my truck.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, it's the homie in the Scion over there, getting them with us, the yodeling dodo bird over there.
Serenade us. Oh. Right.
It's not looking good, Brev.
Just melted my freaking. I just hurt my.
Oh, yeah, something smoked.
It just blew my. Oh, my battery up.
What?
Yeah, it just blew up.
Oh, too many. Oh.
Yeah, it melted out the connector there.
Dang, bruh. Too many amps. Rough
Maybe one of
scene.
your-
It's not looking good, Bev.
Wow, that thing got hot. And it melted the shielding off, too.
Well, now we're in the deep puck here, boys.
Well, I'll just hold that on there. It should probably start your truck.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna have any lights. I got a clamp. I can clamp this.
We smoked it.
Now we both need new
We smoked the battery. Got a pair of vice grips or something? Well, lesson learned, folks. Don't plug your slave cable in and then try to start your truck. Make sure you have your truck started and then start the other one. Maybe. We'll find out.
Oh, right.
Too many
Oh, that sucks.
juices.
Alright, well, I don't have a big pair.
So you can bolt that on the side of the clamp.
Well, that is a thought.
Is move
It is smoking hot.
hotter than the gates of the dark side.
Pretty much.
Seems to be our thing with faster batteries recently. Melt them down. Oh, and he lost it.
Well, that was quasi-planned. As long as we don't burst into flame down here and all the nice rat feces and oak leaves. But...
Word.
Yeah. No good deed goes unpunished, you know?
The heck.
Try to help the boy out, jump his piece of junk over there, and just.
I want to, well, put
What
it with
was
the
your-
tail, not. I guess you got plastic boxes, it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, thank God it didn't.
Alright, Paul, can you fire this thing up, please?
Well, not yet. Just a second. I gotta
He's
get this thing
cherry,
tight.
bro.
No.
You're your man.
I'm not even tight.
By the time he gets over there,
Alright, whatever.
you will be fine.
It didn't melt the stud out of the top of the battery. Or
Word.
Yeah, that would be bad.
something. Okay, go
The
for
weakest
it.
link, boys. Yeah, baby. Oh, okay, something ain't right.
Oh.
The heck, man. Something is acting up here. I don't know what's going on.
You got like a dead short in this thing or something?
I don't know, maybe the battery just gave up. Here, can you pull that out? It's like locked on the bottom.
Is it hooked up backwards? Something?
I mean, why would it start if it's hooked up backwards?
Huh?
It wouldn't start if it's hooked up backwards, would it?
Yeah.
How? It's been running in reverse the whole time.
Just reverse polarity, but since this is smoking it like a heifer, I have questions, you know?
I mean, as far as I know, it's the way it was hooked up.
Is that going? Are these ones going to the frame?
This one here could be backwards.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. It's like, that's crazy. It's dead shorting it somehow.
Well, that would explain the generator.
Yeah, this one here,
I think I know what happened. I think this is actually the wrong.
this one here needs to go to the hot, I think.
I don't think I actually need it.
Yeah, this is your slave cable. This one here is
okay.
your ground.
All right. Well,
Like 1,000 amps going down the drain.
word. Okay, so I'm gonna crack that. I forgot to hook it up when I first hooked the batteries up, and then I went over there to check on them. And I just assumed it was like hanging on this side, so I just like, oh, I threw it on there without even thinking, and then here we are.
It burnt the ends off this thing and melted the tip off that thing.
Well, it didn't melt it off; it just melted it a little bit.
Melted chunks out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And so this does actually have to get clipped back on here, though. This is all the right lights on right here. This thing's bad though. It doesn't conduct. So you have to use this to clamp it to it.
Oh.
You got to lift it up. It's got holes in the bottom.
Alright, well hold up. Let's
Give her the beans, see what happens.
say, luckily these didn't melt. Yeah, I got about 1,000 degrees.
Glory. That's better.
That's more like it.
Oh, they're trying to put
Okay,
your
well, can you get that on there,
tool
please?
in mine.
Oh, she's in the green.
Oh, well, that's because it's plugged to your truck, though. Hey, yo, chill. You just got to let the pump build up.
Got your fuel shut off.
It just takes a little while for the lift pump to build up.
Loses prime every single time.
It would appear, you know,
That's rough.
not 100%, but.
Moral to that story, hook your batteries up correctly. Save you a world of hurt. Alright, good.
You heard it here, folks. All right, well, time out on that, son. Yeah, it's hard to say if we're charging or not, though.
Hold up, Bob.
Oh,
I can go right
he's
here.
fitting to test it, boys.
Go right here.
I mean, the gauge in the truck doesn't look good. No, we're cherry. Okay, well, there you go. Generator's not bad after all.
25.
Oh, never mind. 24.5. 29.
24.9. 25.
She's plummeting.
It's 25.
Well, it was, never mind.
28 when it's charging.
Thought it was nice, but it ain't. Okay, take that thing back off. All right.
Juicer up.
Let that stew a little bit. Alright, we let her juice up for a little bit, but we want to get out of here before it gets completely dark. It's almost sundown already, so get all this put away and hit the road. So just some clarification. The batteries were hooked up correctly. I had accidentally hooked up the hot lead to the slave cable plug to the negative. So when we plugged in Nathan's truck, a hot to directly to a negative direct short. That was what was going on there. if there's any confusion. So batteries were fine, but that lead going from this plug down to the battery was hooked. The positive side was hooked to the negative side of the battery. All right, let's roll, baby. Alrighty, folks. Well, you can see we got them all snug and put away. I mean, she made it. The front valve cover is leaking pretty good, and like I say earlier, probably end up swapping that engine over. Probably get new tires, a little bigger diameter. These things are cooked anyway, but bigger diameter will help us get down the road faster. I'm gonna get all that stuff off the back I didn't have time to get to today. So, there'll be more projects coming on this one. More videos for sure, just not sure when. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all our veterans for everything you guys have done for us. Really appreciative for everyone who stepped up and been a part of our military. And I hope that this is we get to have fun with it. But I'm hopefully this is something that means something to the veterans as well that we're out there supporting. So thank you guys for watching. God bless, and we'll see you guys in the next one.